Tagging metronome or typewriter key. A simple thought brings you, and I'm thankful every day. I'm so glad I found you, fashion. In a time when we want it all, everything so fast. Read a text, no time to call. To slow down, oh, I pray. I'm so glad I found you the old-fashioned way. I'll write to you with ink from a pen. Feel the way that the words sink in. My mind moves too fast for my hand. I need to tell you this while I still can. It was so dark that warm summer night. I much prefer it to the bright blue light. I feel the need to say I'm so glad I found you. I'll write to you with ink from a pen. One more note, one more breath, one more go is all I get this time around. One more night to sing a song, see the light, dance along an empty floor I've come to know quite well. I did wrong underneath its spell, just for now. Bid you farewell. Dig my heels in through my back, try to forget all find that you're in a hurry and you need an escape, and all you have is a pile of worry. I'll help you carry the weight. Just stay lost here with me. We don't have to say anything. Just let ourselves get lost in between the magic and the mystery. Stay lost with me. Sitting here in the stillness, losing track of the time. Oh, this memory will burn the brightest. Leave it be, let it shine. Just stay lost here with me. We don't have to say anything. Just let ourselves get lost in between the magic and the mystery. Stay lost with me. trying to